asked for chopsticks at my boyfriend's family dinner, and his father threw me out of the house for dishonoring his Korean heritage. The waiter placed the bibimbap in front of me, the stone bowl sizzling. I reached for the chopsticks. Get out. Mr. Park's voice cut through the restaurant chatter. Get out of my sight. The entire table froze. His wife dropped her spoon. My boyfriend Ethan went pale. Dad? What are you? She dishonors our heritage. Mr. Park stood, pointing at me with trembling hands. Using chopsticks like some. I sat there, chopsticks halfway to the bowl, bewildered. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Of course you don't. He grabbed my plate and shoved it away. Leave, now, before I call security. Mrs. Park touched his arm. Honey, please. He shook her off and stormed toward the kitchen, shouting in Korean. Other diners stared. Ethan grabbed my hand. I'm so sorry. Let's just go. But what did I do? I can't explain here. Please. We left. In the parking lot, Ethan's hands shook as he unlocked his car. Your dad just kicked me out for using chopsticks at a Korean restaurant. Explain. He slumped against the car. It's complicated. Try me. His phone buzzed. It's my sister. I heard Mina's voice. What the hell did your girlfriend do? Dad's in the kitchen yelling about colonizers and appropriation. She used chopsticks, Ethan said weakly. So, we're Korean. That's what we— Oh no. The line went quiet. Does she know? Know what? I grabbed the phone. Mina, what is going on? Where are you from? She asked carefully. Riverside. Why? No, I mean, your family. Your background. My mom's from Ohio. My dad's from Texas. I don't understand. Oh God. Mina's voice cracked. Ethan, you didn't tell her about dad's rules? Ethan took the phone back. I didn't think it would come up like this. What rules? Finally, Mina spoke. Dad has very specific ideas about cultural appropriation. He thinks non-Asians using chopsticks is like stealing our culture. I laughed. That's insane. Chopsticks are utensils. That's like saying forks are only for Europeans. I know, Ethan said miserably, but he had some bad experiences in the military. People mocking Korean culture. It made him protective. My phone rang. Mrs. Park. Dear, I'm so sorry about my husband. He's very passionate about preserving our culture from outside influence. I'm Mrs. Park, Mrs. Rai Mitsu dear of the Protriton for Park. I was trying to be respectful by using the traditional utensils. I know, dear, but he sees it differently. In his mind, when non-Koreans use chopsticks, it's complicated. His brother runs a cultural center, very strict about keeping traditions pure. Pure from what? From people who aren't us. Ethan drove me home in silence. At my apartment, he finally spoke. My dad wasn't always like this. Something happened when he was stationed in Korea. He came back obsessed with authenticity, with keeping cultures separate. He has a whole manifesto about it. Posts online, has a following. He looked sick. I should have warned you. The next morning, Mina sent a link. Mr. Park's blog, Protecting Asian Heritage from Western Appropriation. The latest post was about last night. About me. The audacity of these people, it read. Thinking they can just take our customs, our tools, our identity. Then I found the photo that changed everything. Mr. Park at a ceremony receiving an award. Distinguished Service in Military Intelligence. I stared at the date, the location. Ethan called. My dad wants to meet, to explain his position properly. Actually, I said, I think I should explain mine. We met at a coffee shop. Mr. Park arrived carrying a folder of printouts about cultural appropriation. You need to understand, he began, the damage your people do to our heritage. I understand perfectly. I pulled out my own folder. Fort Jackson, 2018. Military Intelligence Language Training Program. His face changed. I spent 3 years learning Korean for the Army. Studied under Master Sergeant Kim Sung-ho. I placed my certificate on the table. Distinguished honors in Korean cultural immersion. Mr. Park's folder slipped from his hands. You know what he taught us? That using chopsticks properly shows respect. That refusing them is the insult. I leaned forward. I scored higher than you on the military Korean proficiency exam, and I trained your nephew.